Boom! What is up, Wanderers? We are back with another one-take bag review. Pretty excited today because I get to talk to you about a backpack I found recently in a secondhand store, the very back of a secondhand store in Japan. Okay, so a lot of you know that I recently went to Japan. One of the things I did, of course, when I was there was look at all kinds of bags. Some of the best bags I found, though, weren't in bag stores, they were in thrift stores. So pro tip, when you're out traveling, make sure you check out the thrift stores. Look in the bag and backpack section, especially in cities that are heavy on public transportation where people need to carry bags with them. They don't have, everything they own sitting in the trunk of their car or in their glove compartment. They need to carry it with them in a bag, okay? So I was in a secondhand store in the very back section, and what did I see? This beauty. Look at this. So this is a Daypack from a company called Wexley, W-E-X-L-E-Y, and of course I'm going to be putting the link to this bag and Wexley in the video description as always. Okay, so I've got one other Wexley bag. I've got the Finley Sling Pack from Wexley, and I really enjoyed it. I'll link to that review as well in the video description or in the comments, so check that out. So I saw a Wexley bag sitting there, and you would not believe the price. Like, I got this thing for like 25 bucks. So it's in pretty good condition. A little bit of a scratch right here on this nylon surface, and just some nicks, but whatever, right? So I bought this bag, and I can't wait to do a walkthrough with you. Now, the Finley is the sling pack, and this is the STEM, S-T-E-M, Daypack, okay? There's lots of cool bags over at Wexley. I've got another one I'm gonna do a video on soon, but this will always hold a special place in my heart because I found it in this thrift store. So, you know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews. What does that mean? We're going to do a full walkthrough of the bag. We're going to do the interior and the exterior and get into all the nooks and crannies. After that, we're going to do two things that I like about the bag, two things not so much, and then an overall recommendation should you get your hands on a STEM Daypack from Wexley. Let's dive in, everybody. Okay, so first off, you can see that this bag is super clean and minimalist, with an all blacked out look. The front of the bag here is a very smooth nylon leather-like material. And then you've got Cordura on the back section of the bag and on the straps themselves. And then we've got this really cool honeycombed. I don't know if you ever played the game Q*bert growing up. It was a Atari game, I think. Yeah, but Q*bert, little orange dude, and he jumped up the little pyramids. But that's what that reminds me of. It's kind of a honeycomb pattern. It's the same one that they used on the Wexley sling that I really enjoyed. This is very comfortable as a back padding material. It adds structure and padding and breathability. It's just really smart. Yeah, it's a really smart back panel, and it covers the entire back panel. And it's just fun to touch and feel. It's just good. I promise, it's good. All right, good padding in the straps themselves, and you've got attachment points. You've got a sternum strap, and you've got a little commuter pocket here for you to put your commuter card. Obviously, Delta is not my commuter card, but that's where you can put your commuter card there and just bump it up against whatever you need to bump it up against. All right. Yeah, is it pocket time? I think it's pocket time. Really nice Cordura bottom on this bag as well. And you do have some zipper stops, I should say, where you can pull these zippers down below this stop, make it a little bit harder to open for nefarious folks, if you are running into nefarious folks in your morning commute. And then also really nice high-class zipper pulls throughout this bag, and a good size grab handle. Not a lot of padding, but plenty big for you to grab it with a normal human-sized hand. Excellent. All right, everybody. We're going to now talk about pockets on this bag. So a couple of main pockets that you need to know about. Pocket number one, vertical pocket across the front of the bag. You know what? we need camera number 2. Meet me in camera number 2, everybody. All right, camera number 2 it is. All right, this vertical front pocket is really nice. So you can see it runs the entire length of the front of the bag. It's got a key leash where I've hooked up my AirPods Pro, and I've tossed in my wallet into there as well. But a really big space that's got its kind of own dimension to it, and it's got this really premium feeling mustard yellow interior. So it's a good looking front of the bag here with a nice just vertical cut. What is that, like a 60-degree cut? Yeah, awesome. All right, on the back of the bag, you may remember with this honeycomb back, we also had 2 hidden pockets. Okay, RFID blocking here. Got my passport in that one. And then over here, another pocket. This one's not RFID, but it's got that mustard yellow, and it runs to about here. Okay, so they overlap just a little bit. Really nice pockets. And again, just look at how nice this bumpy material is. Just really cool. All right, then you have one main compartment on the stem Daypack from Wexley. And what a main compartment it is. Oh, I forgot to show you this very minimalist logo here. But we flip this down and oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty? So, all right, let me pull out my Bounce Designs DC3. I'm just using that as a tech pouch. My alpaca slim kit. Look at how much fits in this bag. This is just a first aid kit that I'm carrying. Got my gimbal with the tripod attached. Solar battery backup with built-in cords. Getting fancy, aren't I? And look down in here. I mean, there's just a ton of space in this bag. It's showing up a little bright yellow on camera, but it's more of a mustard yellow for this bag. It's more mustard than bright yellow. We got a zip pouch here that has flexibility and mesh. I've got, you know, my stylus. I've got some Sharpies. Got a fidget toy. So it's got, you can see, some stretch to this pocket, but it is firm. Yeah, it's a good pocket. And then on the front here, you've got 2 pockets. You've got this pocket that is covered in yellow with the rest of the bag, and I've tossed a flashlight and an extra cord in there. And then you've got this little stretchy pocket. It's nylon, and I've tossed in some blue light blocking glasses. This nylon pocket is not a drink pocket. It only goes to here. It's about, I guess you could put a slim battery backup in there, but you can see kind of how far it runs. But a really deep interior here. We're talking like I would say this is kind of like a Topo Designs Daypack sized, but lots of space. And then on the back here, check this out. Look at that. Really plush, foam padded laptop sleeve. So this thing, and you can fold this down if you want, but it's really nice. You can see the premium materials here, elastic bands, super foam and cushioned, and padded and suspended off the bottom. So really nice. You can see how thick this is. That's all laptop padding here. So really nice. Again, from Wexley. Meet me back at camera number 1. All right, so now we've seen the pockets, and I've got all my stuff all over the table. But we've seen the pockets, we've seen the bag, we've done a walkthrough of the stem Daypack from Wexley. Let's talk about this thing. So, this is not a super-sized giant backpack. This is a true Daypack. I think a Daypack for me, from a backpack perspective, runs anything from 10 to under 20 liters. So once you start to get over 20, you're talking about like a beefier, more robust, multi-purpose backpack. Some people think like 20 to 25 is like the sweet spot for an EDC backpack. For a Daypack, I run that a little bit lower, and I want it to be light, I want it to be convenient, I want to forget that I'm wearing this thing. And I don't need it to do double duty as a weekender pack or as my office pack or my full-on commuter carry, but it is a beautiful, beautiful day pack. What do I love about this thing? The first thing I love about this thing is choices. Now, I only showed you one bag today, but if you go to Wexley's site, you're going to see the STEM day pack in nylon, in ballistic nylon, in Cordura, in nylon and Cordura, in X-Pack, in VX50, in VX25, in white, in black, in yellow, which is not for sale right now, but man, if it comes back on sale again, I am getting it. But all the kind of, X-Pack materials, all the ballistic nylons, all the Corduras, tons of choices, all maintaining the same form factor and the same utility in terms of pockets. But yeah, really cool. So Wexley, +1 for not just offering a bag, but knowing that you have something good here and offering it in a ton of choices that fit people's personal style. Number 2, I mentioned utility and pockets. This bag's organization layout is really good, like really good. So what do you have? You have this slash pocket across the front that is has a ton of volume. You've got 2 hidden pockets on the back and your commuter card. And then inside the main compartment, you've got 2 zippered components, a little fabric component that is stretchy with elastic, and your laptop sleeve, and then the big main compartment. So it's got, for a bag this size, a ton of organization. Really, really cool. And I really should do a tip of the cap, but I already talked about it and gushed about it a little bit. This back panel, I love the design. I love that they carry it through their entire lineup, and it just works, and they know it works, and so they're just going to keep doing it. So really nice back panel on this bag. Very comfortable. Okay, 2 things that I think could be a little bit different about this bag. So the first thing is simple, which is this grip handle on top. I would like it if this bag came with something a little bit more cushioned. I find myself, when I'm using this bag, setting it, like taking it down. I used it a lot on the subways and the trains in Tokyo, and I found myself taking the bag off to be respectful of those around me, and then carrying the bag for a little bit. And a more cushioned, padded handle would be nice on the bag. The second thing that I think could be a little bit better or different about this bag is a simple one, which is in this main compartment, 1 zippered slip pocket in here would be really nice. This is such an easy pocket to access and so convenient that 1 zippered subcompartment, because things tend to just drop all the way to the bottom of this pouch. I mean, it's a big pocket and things just tend to just drop all the way down. So just a little bit of structure in that front pocket would have added a little bit to the experience of using this bag, I think. So, an overall recommendation on the STEM day pack from Wexley. Well, first off, should you buy this bag? Yeah, it's a good bag. If you're looking for a nice commuter day pack, this is a good one. And it doesn't get a lot of play and talk in some of the forums and groups that I'm in, but it is a great bag. It runs you anywhere from around $120 to around $180. And that's again because they've got multiple different levels of materials, some of which are a lot more expensive to make than others. But I think you should consider the bag, and I think you should definitely check out Wexley because they are a maker that has impressed me now 2 bags in a row. So love the Finley, love the stem, love the quality, and love the material choices that this brand makes along with the organization. So when you get quality, organization, and material choices, and comfortable back panels, you're talking about a brand you can really get behind. So if you're sleeping on Wexley, wake up. Go check out their site. And I hope you enjoyed getting a closer look at the STEM day pack. Again, I found this one in the back of a thrift store. You don't have to work as hard as me. You can find it at Wexley's website. Click the link in the video description. Everybody, as always, thank you for the support. Thank you for watching this video. And check out the upcoming video as soon as it drops of another Wexley backpack that I've managed to get my hands on. All right, everybody, that's it for now. Thank you so much. We will see you on the next review. Bye-bye.